Okay.
Hello, Lisa Kirsch. So welcome. Oh, got a visitor here. Welcome to the class on this Friday. No. And okay, so I hope you're all well. Hang on one second. Let's go. Obstacles. Okay, so let's just start to relax. Lying flat on your back, and you're welcome to use your yoga belt or your bathrobe belt, because we don't want any muscles to be contracted when we relax. So just let's breathe in through your nose, out through your nose, and just relax into the mat. Breathe in kindness, compassion, and gratitude. Maybe take a little body scan, find out if you have tension anywhere. Few more moments. Okay, so just relax with your arms by your side. You can keep your legs bent if you want to. I just want to invite you to just roll your hips around nice and slowly, whatever direction you want. Just make these nice mindful movements. Maybe flatten out your back, maybe arch, maybe bring your hips up. Just go in as many movements, as many directions as possible. Always breathing. Notice if you're comfortable, no matter what you do, or if there's certain movement that gives you some discomfort, just notice it. And then just relax. Take a few breaths. Let's bring the soles of your feet together. And breathe into this butterfly. And then glide your feet along the mat, float your arms up and over your head. Take that nice Friday yawn stretch. It might be early morning for you. And release. You might be getting ready for bed. So let's do it one more time. Take a nice stretch. And release. Okay, bring your arms overhead. We're going to use our core and come up nice and slowly, mindfully. Continuous movements. Nice and tall. And go back down. And we'll do that again. Reaching in front. And let's do that one more time, just for fun. Rounding your back as you go down. And reaching out. And floating the arms back up. Nice and tall. Let's face each other now. Come up to a nice, comfortable position. Okay, so today I wanted to focus just a little bit on the jaw. We have, sometimes people build up so much tension in the jaw that it's even painful to maybe open up the mouth or chew or eat. Or even yawn, and sometimes they might even have to have a mouthpiece or even wake up in the middle of the night grinding teeth because you're so tense and tight. So the joint is the temporomandibular joint, and we want to always take care of it, actually. So if you put your hands on your cheeks, okay, below your cheekbone, you can feel these muscles. It's the joint between your, actually it's called the jawbone. It's the joint between your lower jaw, the mandibular, and the temporal bone of your skull. And so when you have pain there, it's known as the TMJ. You might have heard TMJ. So we're going to do a few exercises to maybe release some of the muscles. The good news is that the muscles here are the same as the muscles in the rest of your body. They learn how to be tight, so they can also learn how to relax and release. And so that's what we're going to do today. So just like explore some of the ranges of movement first, like open and close, nice and easy. Notice if it's like jumpy or skippy. And then just also glide your jaw from side to side. Notice the muscles on one side tighten while the others loosen. Okay, you can feel them in your cheek. You might even hear like a popping noise, or maybe it doesn't open smoothly. You might have a couple zigzags when we open. So we're gonna work on that. We're gonna get them back under the voluntary control of the brain. So first, let's just open and close. Open and close. And never go beyond any comfort. Never go past your level of comfort. We never want to have any pain. Open and close a few times. And then take your fingers and put them on your chin and put your thumbs underneath your chin to create a little resistance as you open now. So open. And don't release this resistance and close. Let's do that a few times. Thumbs underneath, creating resistance, open. And close. Open. And close. One more time. Open. And close. And then just open and close a few times without your fingers there. Okay, now tighten your jaw, like as if somebody would have to pry it open. So, and now let's actually try to pry it open with your fingers. So we're gonna try to open the bottom. And close. Again, open. And close. And if you have any little skips, keep working there, back and forth. We have to smooth out the skips. And then just open and close without that. So it's like when we work on some of the other exercises on the mat, and I say if there's any skips or little jumps, we have to go back and always try to smooth them out, because those are the places where your brain doesn't really have complete control. It's like on a record, a skip, you have to smooth it out. Same here. So let's do that a couple more times. And relax. And then just place your hands on your face and glide back and forth. Side to side. Maybe you have one side that's easier than the other. Okay, now we're going to start in the center. Maybe glide it over to the right. And then open and come up to the left. It's like you're making a smile with your bottom jaw. That's the feeling. So you can keep your hands here to maybe add a little bit of resistance, not much. So over to the side. Down. Up on the other side. Go toward now the left. And again. Nice and slow, easy movements. And relax. Okay, so now you can do this as many times as you want. Whenever you feel tightness, it's always good to do that. But it's also important to know that the jaw, you're all connected. So you need to understand how to release the front part of your body, the back part of your body, the sides of your body, everything. It all works together. And it's important when you do this, it might be better to try it in front of a mirror so you can see what you're doing. And it's also good to just make sure you're grounded. Sits bones, your head is on top of your shoulders, not in front of them. on top of your neck, not in front. Okay, so it's always good to have good posture when we do that. So, good. Let's take a nice inhale. Lift to the ceiling. And exhale. Looking over to the right. Inhale up. Exhale. Down to the left. Take a nice breath. Inhale, come back up. Reach for the ceiling. Take another inhale, lift, and back over to the right for the second time. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back up. Reach. And exhale to the left. Take a few breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Reach up. And softly place your hands on your legs. So let's start to roll our head from side to side. Nice and slowly. Do whatever you need to do. I'm going to see this little kitty cat. A couple more times. Different kind of distractions. So, okay. And then let's pretend that we want to fix our posture. So our neck is jutting out. Take a nice inhale and bring it back. Stick out your neck. Nice inhale and bring it back. Stick out the neck. Bring it back. One more time. Stick it out. And bring it back. So when you bring it back, that's the posture we should have, the crown of the head going up to the ceiling. Okay, let's take another inhale and reach. Extend your fingers to both walls. And then let's make nice fists and release. Working on the muscles all over the hand, and as we talked about yesterday, up the forearm, bringing them in. And relax, fingers straight, and let's bring the fingers on one hand back, and the other hand. Then bring the fingers down. And the other hand down. And then let's make that nice fist that we're used to. Enclose the thumb, knuckles down. And then make nice 3 circles in each direction. And extend again. Bring them in and bring your right arm over your left. If you can cross at your wrist, do that too. Bringing your forearms parallel to your body. Taking a nice inhale, lift. Exhale, come down to where your legs cross. And come back to neutral. Extend and bring the other arm over. Wrap at the wrist if you can. Forearms parallel. Take that nice inhale. And exhale down into the cross of your legs. And come up and release. Let's clasp our hands together and do some wrist movements. Do circles in both directions. And then look at your hands. Notice which thumb is on top, uncross, and put the other thumb on top. And do the same thing. Nice wrist movements. Okay. Great. Time for a little face yoga. So, I have some new ones today, but this is a review. So, we make an O, and then we smile. O, smile. O, smile. All the while, your lips are still over both teeth, your top and your bottom. So, O, smile. 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 And now put your finger on your chin, in the middle of your chin, and open and close as we go up. And come down. We'll do that one more time. O, close. O, smile. O, smile. O, smile. O, smile. O, smile. Chin, finger on your chin, open. And down. Okay, so we're going to slightly bring our skin out, like just small pinches, but we're not pulling anything. We're just going along the cheekbone. And this is good for the collagen, elastin. And do it a couple more times. We're never dragging. And then take your forefinger and softly go out. Maybe start at the bridge of your nose, your eyebrows, and go right along. And this is good for the lymph. Because sometimes the lymph in our face gets a little stagnant. Brings a nice glow. And let's start at the jaw, because it's also a great way to relax the jaw as well. So we start in the middle, in the middle, right at the chin, and we work our way all the way around to this joint that we just talked about before. So, same thing that we did with the cheekbones. And again, nice and softly. Okay, and then just softly take your fingers again, go up and down the smile lines. Just softly, almost like a tickle. And then let's take our knuckles of our two fingers and place them on our forehead and just glide along with without pulling or dragging the skin. Do it about 5 times. Okay. And then we want to relax the face. So let's create some heat with our hands. Rubbing your hands together. And then placing them over your eyes. And just let your face melt into relaxation. Okay, great. Okay, let's extend our legs in front of us, mat distance apart. So your heels are at the edges of your mat. And go ahead and massage your kneecaps a little bit. They might need it. Okay, so this is working. We're going to work a little bit on our belly button, our abdominal muscles. So let's extend our hands out in front and round over. So curling your back, rounding over. Just keep your arms more or less straight. Belly button to the spine, and we're gonna lift. Nice, strong, and straight back. Looking up. Round again, slowly, and reset. Okay, so we have to engage our legs, and our stomach is always engaged. So are our arms. Okay, so take a nice breath. Go down, curl your back, belly button to the spine. Take a few breaths here. Extend your arms, reach, extend in that back. Nice long back, looking forward. Rounding again. And coming up, long back to reset. Whew. We'll do that a couple more times. So, round over. Lift up, long back, reach. And rounding again. Reset. One more time. Reach and round. Using your core, lift. Nice strong back. Reaching over our arms. Long. Looking up, looking out. Rounding over. And reset. Take a few breaths, relax. Bring your soles of your feet together, grab your toes. Nice long back, sits bones on the ground. Take a few breaths here. Crown of the head to the ceiling. Notice where your breath goes. And let's cross the legs and cross over, coming to a nice, strong tabletop. And it's Friday, so you know what you want, but let's take a few wags first. Let's wag our hips from side to side. before you go into your cat-cows or your circles or both, whatever you need. Okay, come back to a nice tabletop. Let's do one cat-cow together. So take a nice inhale, work down your back, look out, take a nice breath. Exhale, your sacrum heads down to the mat. Arching up like a cat. And then you can continue these on your own or go into circles, whatever you need. And when you're done, you can just come back to a nice strong tabletop. Whatever's on the mat, let's push off. Bring your tabletop to another level, making sure that your hips are level and facing down. Well, I mean, the spines are facing down. So, with a nice solid foundation, without falling into our supporting leg, let's just extend the right leg. Leading back with the heel. I'll change directions. Leading back with the heel. Let's go 10 times up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you keep breathing. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And bring the knee back down on the ground. Take a few breaths. Extend the other leg. Keeping the hips in the same position. We're not working on the hips now. So 10 times. Foot flex. Lift. 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 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And bring it back down. Take a few breaths here. Now we're going to extend our right leg and our right arm. So get your balance. Push off from the mat, nice and strong, and extend. Reach with your heel and your middle finger. Push and reach and bring it back down. Take a few breaths. Reset. Other side. Let's extend and reach. Push, push, and push your heel back. Extend. And back down. Take a few breaths. Let's curl our toes and we'll push back to a nice downward facing dog. And it might be the first one of the day. So just relax. Do what you need to do. Maybe walk out your dog. Stretch out. Try to separate the mat a little bit. And then when you're ready, let's take a nice breath and come forward using the core. Now, let's keep both hands and feet on the ground. And I want to see if you can, let's just see if you can do this. Tap our right wrist with our right toes. So lift, tap, tap, tap. Let's try the left. It's a lot of core work here. Lift, lift, and lift. Okay. Pick up your hands and dangle. Maybe just relax your neck, shake your head yes and no. Maybe go from side to side, whatever you need. And then just relax your hands. And start to come up, belly button to the spine. Your head and neck should be the last parts up. Take your time. And when you're up, just bring your hands to your heart. Okay. Let's extend. And with our right hand, let's grab our wrist and pull it over. Back to center, grab the other one and pull it over. And take your hands and place them on the small of your back with your elbows pointing to the back wall. Take a nice inhale and bend back. Take a few breaths and come back. Okay. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders, relax the top of your back. Just relax everything through here and notice what that feels like. Okay, so we're going to start with our right shoulder. Bring it slowly up to your ear and slowly down. If you have any skips, stay there, go back and forth, work them out, and release. Bring it up again, and slowly release. I still have skips. And last time. Bring it up and slowly release. And that should feel different than your other shoulder because this is the real relaxed state of your muscles. So let's do the other one. Bring it up and slowly release. Bring it up and slowly release. Last time. Bring it up and slowly release. Great. Let's continue to warm up our bodies with sun salutations. Okay? So standing nice and strong in mountain pose, ground your feet, take a few breaths, and inhale, reach all the way to the ceiling. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. Let's go straight back to downward facing dog. Take a few breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, come up to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And exhale, hands to heart. So if you want to continue and do that exact same thing, go right ahead. If not, you can do the vinyasa, the chaturanga, and the upward facing dog. You have your options. So take a nice inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach, flat back. Exhale, plank, chaturanga. Glide forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step up to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do another one together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, flat back. Exhale. Plank, chaturanga. Glide forward. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step up to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And exhale, hands to heart. We're almost warmed up. After one more, we're going to be warmed up. So, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank and chaturanga. Glide forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's stay here for a few breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, step up to a flat back. And exhale. Forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, great. We have to do some balances today. So today's balances, we're doing the leg circles. So standing straight and tall. Let's transfer the weight to our right foot. Just slightly, we're not gonna fall into it. Pick up the left foot. You can have your hands at your heart or outside to balance. Let's make 2 leg circles going out. 1, 2. 2 leg circles going in. 2. Always good to find a focal point. Okay. Knee. 2 circles from the knee out. And the other direction. And let's work on our ankle now. 2 big, full range of motion circles. And the other direction. And hold that leg there. Your thigh parallel to the floor. And slowly bring it back down. Good. Let's change sides. Nice and strong. Lift the leg. And 2 circles. Going out first. And in. It's okay if you fall out of it. Just get back in. Okay? Your knee, 2 to one side. And the other side. And now your foot. 2 to the externally, full range of motion. And in turn. Ooh. Okay, hold that leg there. Ground yourself. And come back up. Good job. Okay. Take a few breaths. We're going to do a little flow called the Dancing Warrior. It's a nice little flow, but it's a yoga flow by this yogi that you might know, but you might not know. But I modified it a little bit for us. So, ready? Let's meet in downward facing dog. And swan dive down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank and chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And exhale, back to downward facing dog. Let's lift up our right leg high in the air, leading with the heel. Take a nice inhale and bring it through. Other knee on the ground. Take a nice inhale and reach up. Hands to the ceiling. Take a few breaths here. And plant your hands back on the ground. Uncurl the toe, lift the knee, lift the hips, and come back to a three-legged dog. Downward facing dog. Lift the leg up again and bring it through. This time, shorten your stance, come up, warrior one. Get your solid foundation. When you have that, let's take a nice inhale and lift the arms. Reach the ceiling, clasp your hands together. Fingers pointing to the ceiling. Take another inhale, lift, and go back. Come back up, warrior one. Pivot the foot in the back and we're in warrior two. Nice and strong, belly button to the spine. Your knees over the foot, it follows the direction of the foot. Okay, reverse, rotate your arm and come back. Nice, peaceful warrior. Take a few breaths and come back. Warrior two. Rotate the other arm and bring it through a nice long stretch. Reach and come back to warrior two. Windmill the hands and bring them down to the mat. So we're in a lunge position. We're placing the hands, lifting the hips, and coming back. Downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Change that. Let's lift the other leg. Bring it through all the way. Nice low lunge. Take a nice inhale when you have your foundation. Lift. Reach for the ceiling. Plant your hands on the mat. Curl the toe, lift the knee, lift the hips, and three-legged dog. Bring the leg down, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Lift the leg again, three-legged dog. Shorten the stance, bring it through. Foundation for warrior one. When you have that foundation, take a nice inhale. Look forward, nice and high in your warrior. Clasp your hands together. Lift up and back on the inhale. Come back to warrior one. Nice and high. Spiral the back foot, and here we are in warrior two. The spinous processes on your iliac bone are straight ahead. They're even. They're not uneven. Warrior two. Rotate belly button to the spine. Let's bring it back. Peaceful warrior. Take a few breaths. Come back. Warrior two. Rotate the other arm and bring it over. Reach. Reach. And come back. Warrior two. Take the back arm, windmill, all the way down to the mat. Nice lunge. Lift the hips, and here you come back to downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Step up to a nice flat back. Exhale. Forward fold. Inhale. Reverse swan dive up. And exhale. Hands to heart. Good. Okay. Let's go back to downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. Chaturanga up. Glide forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay. Take a few breaths here. And glide over to a plank. Head looking down. Let's bring our knees slowly to the ground and glide back to a child's pose. Take a few breaths here in child's pose. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and then we come forward and down. So I want you to get the feeling of the upward facing dog if you haven't done that. Okay? And then let's curl our toes and push back to downward facing dog. Extend the sits bones. Let's bring the knees down to the mat. Glide back to child's pose. Take a few breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Back to upward facing dog. Take a few breaths. And bring the knees to the ground. Tabletop. Let's come up in a kneeling position. Take your time. Okay, so nice and strong. These little headlights are even and they're facing the front. We're going to do the camel today. So let's concentrate. We have our knees and our feet on the ground, the tops of our feet. If you think that you need more height in your feet, so less distance to go down, just curl your toes up and it's easier to reach, okay? And remember, you can go back like this or twisting to get to your heel. We just have to reset after. So the thighs have to remain perpendicular to the mat and you know, get distance apart. So we're gonna place our palms on our spine, on our back here. And remember, we have to send our tailbone down, trying to bring our sits bones together, okay? Because we don't want compression on our lower back and the pubic bone, so they all try to come together. And maybe just go like this, slide your hands down, kind of like, how they go down a little bit. Kind of like you can almost feel you're pushing it down, which is what we want to do. So let's take a nice inhale and lift. Exhale and ground your breath. Okay, so let's go. You only go as far as you can, no forcing and no pain. So let's take a nice inhale and lift. Lift your heart. Lift your heart. And your neck, just keep your neck neutral. If your fingers are on your foot, then it should face your toes, direction of your toes. And if this is already in your practice, then you can go ahead and softly let your neck down. Take a few breaths. And then to come out, just place one hand on your hip, other hand on your hip. And look straight ahead. Take a few breaths. And then come down into child's pose. Because it's always important to do the opposite position. So take a few moments in child's pose. And then come back up to a nice tabletop. Okay, and let's take a nice first part of the push-up. So belly button to the spine. We'll go all the way down to the mat. Okay, yesterday we focused on a little cobra. Today we did the upward facing dog, and we're also going to do just the regular cobra. So, what we do is we push up. So keep your torso in, keep your hands right, kind of like on the side of your head, but out a little bit. It's where they are really for your little cobra when we pick them up, okay? Now though, we're gonna push down with our hands. Elbows are gonna be in, and we're gonna reach back through the legs. Okay, so we'll take a nice inhale, exhale. Inhale, push up with the hands, elbows in, reach back through the legs, torso up, chest up, and forward. Look forward, legs are engaged, your neck is long. Take another breath and we'll go down slowly. And we'll do that one more time. So we're going to push off with the hands, actively reach back through the legs. So inhale, exhale, inhale, elbows to the side, facing the back, pushing off with the hands, legs are engaged and going back. Breathing, torso up, heart out, neck long. Breathe into this cobra. And then come down. Nice and soft. Now just change the position of your arms so that the fingers are spread out along the mat. We're preparing now for our forearm plank. So we need to send the tailbone back. Let's just come up on our knees to prepare. So our back is not going to be arched like it was in the cobra. Remember, we're sending our tailbone now back and the navel and below to the spine. So I will meet you back in child's pose. And since somebody did a 2-minute plank, I'm going to give 2 minutes and 15 seconds. But take your time and I'll meet you in child's pose. So extend one leg, extend the other leg, and tighten. Okay. So let's come up slowly from your child's pose. Let's sit nice and tall with our legs extended out in front. Let's reach forward with our arms and curl the back slowly as we go down to the mat. And when you're there, just stretch out your arms in front of you. Let's take a breath and we'll come up one more time just to see how we're doing. And let's go back down again for the last time. Arms overhead. Let's bring our feet up so that they're flat against the floor. Let's put our hands in our hip creases so that our little iliac spines are in our wrists. And just push gently away, creating that space. And breathe into it. And then go ahead and cross your right leg over the left. Reach through. And pull the shin toward you. Just relax and breathe into this. Go ahead and grab your right leg and send your left foot up to the ceiling. Leading with your heel, let it slowly go down to the mat. And enjoy that nice release at the end. And breathe into it. Okay, let's change legs. Reach through. You might notice one side a little tighter than the other. And go ahead and grab that left leg, send the right one up. And leading with the heel, go all the way down slowly. Nice. And bring both feet flat on the floor, hip distance apart. You can put your arms wherever you feel like it. Let's just slowly bring both knees, legs down to the right. Just breathe into this last little twist. And bring them back up. Send them down softly to the left. And bring them back up. Grab your knees, hug them to your chest. Maybe bring your head up, rock a little bit, massage that spine. And then grab your toes. You might want to grab and massage the outside of your big toe. Or maybe the area of the solar plexus, right below the ball of your foot, in the middle. For complete peacefulness and relaxation. Just roll around like a little happy baby. And then take your time, but bring the soles of your feet together. Oh, breathe in that nice little butterfly. Extend your legs slowly. Breathe in kindness, compassion, and gratitude, and acknowledgement for yourself. Let all the energy that you built up today just sink into your muscles and just surrender in peace. When you're ready, you can start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Maybe roll your head from side to side. And when you're ready, roll over to the right and come up to a nice, comfortable position. Take your time. Bring your hands to your heart. Send them up. Reach. Give yourself a nice hug because you deserve it. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings in the world be happy and free. And may the thoughts, words, and actions of our own lives contribute in some way to that happiness and freedom for all. Thank you for coming to my class. I feel grateful. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Namaste. Okay. So I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. Okay, ciao everyone. Ciao. See you on Monday. Ciao, Lisa. Nice to see you. Okay.